What we got here is 2015 BMW 3 Series. The factory amp is left rear of the trunk. It's right there. As you can see, we are testing this little black wire right here where the amp is at. This little black wire. There's only one little black wire right there. This black wire acts as a remote wire, which means, but the problem is when you lock the door, when you get out of the car and lock the door, it takes approximately 2 minutes. As you can see, the light is staying on, meaning that the amp will be on for almost 2 minutes. I kind of counted, it's almost 2 minutes. It could be a minute and a half, but I think a minute and a half is not going to kill your battery. So you hook that up to the remote wire of an amp, and then you got blue red. You got gonna hook up to the positive side of the high-low converter, and then blue brown is the negative side. We'll show you a little bit more about that right when we got the converter and everything ran. And here the power wire right there. The battery is on the right rear of the trunk, and all you do is hook up the positive right there. You don't want it too far. I mean, we could mount it right there in the back, but it's going to be hard to get to. So we're going to try to mount the amp right there on this side, and then the ground one we're not going to try to use from the battery right here. That's too long. So we're going to try it somewhere around here or around there. Probably right there is better. We're going to sand it out and then run the ground this way, and and then we're gonna, the customer's only got like a small little speaker right there, and I told him it's not gonna sound that good, but it's okay for him right now. And he's got a 400 watt amp, which is a 800 watt, 400.1 right there. It's a Kicker's 400.1. that's a 800 watt. So my brother right here is gonna hook up everything, and I mentioned earlier to him, yeah, we're gonna hook up ground right there. That way it's the closest to the amp. We don't want it too far out here.
Yeah, I actually got another wire.
Black so one. And then run the remote back over here so we can run a high-low converter. Okay, what he got done is the SNI 35. He's hooking up the white and gray to the blue and red, and then the gray black and white black he hooked it up to blue and brown right there. That's dark blue and brown, and then dark blue and red. It's a thicker wire. Out of this you got two thicker wire. You got that wire right there, and then you got the other one that's thick. It would be black and red and black and brown. That would be the front right. So, and then he's got the ground running right there from the top and go right there to the amp. I mean, you don't even need this thick. You can use the 8 gauge, it'd be fine, but for upgrade he might have to do that. Maybe he need a bigger amp. So he's gonna put everything back in.